Adamu Ajunam is a photographer by passion who likes to use his camera to tell stories. He reveals his latest fascination at the Anthill Art Gallery in Surulere, Lagos.
The Anthill Art Gallery and Studio adds to the numbers of creative houses in Nigeria, especially on the mainland. It's opening up with this maiden exhibition that has kept the audience awestruck with what can come out of the lens of Adamu Ajunam, especially because of the theme of the show.
The title of this exhibition is Okada, the modern transportation in Nigeria. It is like cynical, but it's supposed to evoke a discussion about the transportation in Nigeria. What challenges we have on transportation. The length and breadth of this country, not just Lagos. Lagos is epitome of the transportation challenges, but everywhere you go in Nigeria, there is a transportation problem or challenge which needs to be addressed through a national transportation policy.
When I was told to come to look at a photo gallery, I was like about the same Okada, so I was just imagining, okay, what's really going to come out of this? But coming here, I'm really surprised to find such beauty in Okada, because most of the time we think Okada is a menace, you know, and it's really reassuring to find such beauty, to see that every day people going on their various activities gives a deeper meaning to life. It's a means of transportation, and the way he has captured the essence of what this really can do to society, and also looking at how we can now maybe channel the aspects that are negative into a positive for the society.
But not all of them are stunned. Some already know that the engineer by training has always been a lover of the arts.
Engineer Ajunam is a very brilliant artist, and I'm not surprised, because I know I've seen a couple of his works, I've seen some of his books, and I know he's a very talented artist. So I'm really not surprised with the quality that I'm seeing here. This is what is expected. He's actually a first-class artist. Takes details very important with him, as you can see. Pictures, quality, takes advantage, takes particular details, you know, very important, and you can see the quality of his work. He's a very good artist.
He's been a close friend to me, and right from time we actually have been doing photography together, but somehow along the line he took it up as a profession. So he has been doing some good job. This is not the first time I'm attending his artwork. I've been attending for quite some time now, and he's been doing well.
Getting these images together was more than a lesson in determination. It's Ajunam's way of starting a conversation about the transportation system in Nigeria.
The images you see here have been captured in a period of about 6-7 years. So it's not something I just started within a day. I shoot at the moment. You see, all the pictures are pictures. They are all documentaries about Okada, but I shoot as I see the image within a split of a minute, within a 1 minute time frame. I'm in my car. As I drive around, when I see an image, I recognize it and I shoot. If you go around, you see it's all about Okada in different instances from different parts of the country, from different locations. There's some of them you see, like this one carrying rice. It was done on Cattle Bridge. There's one with two of them with a very large number of Okada riders. They were done here in this vicinity. So pictures are all asking questions, begging for a discussion on our transportation.
The work so far that I've seen is quite historic and great, in the sense that it chronicles the development of Okada riders in Nigeria. And also, it shows that the transportation policies of our country, how it is evolving, the work that needs to be done, the changes that need to be made. We live in a mega city, and how this mega city has to cope with the burgeoning population.
He wonders why it's so difficult to get around and why the motorcycle, popularly called Okada in Lagos, is seen as a quick fix, especially for the youth.
I am not fascinated at all about Okada. I am looking at it as an issue which has to be addressed. Wherever you go in this country, there is Okada, particularly among the young people who see it as a quick mode of going around. But what I see about Okada is, why has it become a very popular means of transportation in the 21st century? Bearing in mind the hazard, bearing in mind the fumes, bearing in mind the nuisance or nuisance factor they are.
Over 20 well-framed images capture this discussion, which moves beyond the challenges of transportation, but touches on the need to put the right policies and then the right infrastructure to make it less attractive.
This is part of what we experience every day as Nigerians. It is not only that there's no light, that there's no water, but also that transportation is an issue in the country, which needs to be addressed.
These works will hit a nerve with the riders, but that's the debate Ajunam hopes to start with his images, and any other one that comes into the space should evoke emotion.
30 years in the life of a nation is very, very small. But if you go back 30 years in Nigeria, 30 years ago, Okada was not a major mode of transportation. We are in the mainland, and we're looking at inspiring the little kids to come in here and see that there's also a life with a camera. Camera is a profession, photography is a profession, not only taking portraits, but documenting what is happening in the country.
For this engineer and artist, it's more than art for art's sake. Creatives should be able to bring up topics that will cause a change for the better.
It's good to have more art spaces on Lagos mainland so people around there and beyond can enjoy the release that art brings.
Next week on Art House. A traveling group exhibition touches down at the Thought Pyramid Gallery in Lagos.
The concept of Life in My City is about creating platform for young artists to be able to showcase their work, to be able to discover themselves, to be able to sell their artworks, and also to be able to win prizes.
Then in another part of the commercial city, a group of core members are showing off their recent body of works.
It's meant to showcase the artworks of talented youth core members in Lagos State. And I did service too, and during my service here, I realized something was lacking in our industry. Like, we seem not to be very present in so many areas, and I have to write to the Lagos State NYC if we could have a partnership on organizing art programs with youth core members.
We'll see that and more on the next episode.
You can enjoy Art House on any of these platforms.
So we'll be seeing some new kids on the block next week on the program, and some of them will be taking their works of art around the country. We'll see that and more, but hit me up online on any of our platforms and let the conversation continue as always. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Many thanks for spending time with us.